Friends, do you know? India is going to send its astronaut in 2-3 years to the Earth orbit 400 kilometers away from the Earth. India is doing preparation in many fronts. One of those front is crew escape system. Yeah, crew escape system is one of those systems in which India is going to do mastery. What is this system? For sending any astronaut to the space, any country need a system in case of emergency. If they need to evacuate the astronauts, then they can activate this crew escape system. So for doing this, India is also doing lot of experiment. On behalf of India, ISRO is doing this job. So recently, ISRO has tested its crew escape system. Firstly, for sending an astronaut to the space, we need a human-rated launch vehicle. India has already developed this kind of launch vehicle. Now, India is doing mastery in making crew escape system. These systems are of two types. First system is of puller type. Second system is we call pusher type. Yeah, you would have seen in lot of movies, like one of the movies in like in Shotgun, where if the fighter is hit with a missile, in that circumstances, what Tom Cruise do? He eject himself out from that fire caught plane. So the same thing may happen with the rocket also. Like if the rocket is going into space and unfortunately if something happened bad to that rocket, in that case human life is more important. So that time we need a crew escape plan. Crew escape system, it is of two type. One, pusher type. Second one is we call puller type. You would have seen in fighter jet. If just for example, if you are sitting in a chair, if someone is pulling your shoulders away in the upward direction, means someone is pulling you up. That force could be any kind. Like in case of me, it could be a human who can pull me out from here. But in case of rocket, in case of any fighter jet, it could be a rocket, which force we can use for pulling us out from the where we are sitting. So that type of system, if the system is pulling us from upward direction, that system is we call puller system. And there is second system which we call pusher system. Means just assume I am sitting on a chair and someone puts rocket under my chair. So what will happen? That rocket will pull out my chair away from the means away from the aircraft. In case of rocket, it will make me detach from the rocket. So we call it a pusher system. So if we give you an example of this kind of system, SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket, it is based on pusher system. And India's Gaganyan, which India is planning, it will be based, this crew escape system will be based on this puller type. Friends, now we will talk about what other complication may arise in this mission. Friends, when you are pulled out from anything, means if the rocket is going with a very high speed, then from detaching you from that rocket, you need detach you with a very great speed, means 10 times of the speed of gravity. So for creating that speed, you need lot of power. So that power will come from rocket. But there is something else. Human body cannot tolerate this much of acceleration. Yeah. It cannot, means human body is not developed for tolerating that kind of a speed. So for that, but there are some things like if you are positioned in a child cradle manner, means in that manner, if you are placed in that rocket, then you can bear that speed for few seconds. And those few seconds are enough for means detaching you from that rocket. And detach you with a very great speed, means 10 times of the speed of gravity. So for creating that speed, you need lot of power. So that power will come from rocket. But there is something else. Human body cannot tolerate this much of acceleration. Yeah. It cannot, means human body is not developed for tolerating that kind of a speed. So for that, but there are some things like if you are positioned in a child cradle manner, means in that manner, if you are placed in that rocket, then you can bear that speed for few seconds, and those few seconds are enough for means detaching you from that rocket. So India is also trying to build on this means on this like what can we do on this thing. So India is also trying to means achieve expertise on this issue. And there are some other things. When you are detached from that rocket with that speed, now you need to land slowly on the ground, because if you land very fast, then your body will be smashed. So for decelerating, means for reducing your speed, you need a parachute. Detachment can happen with two types, like you are put into a module and that module will detach from the rocket. After some time, that module will be wrapped with a parachute, and that parachute will deaccelerate your speed and will land you on the ground. But if you talk about the Russia's first mission, Yuri Gagarin was the astronaut at that time. What he did, he was detached from the launch vehicle or from the shuttle, and then after 7 kilometers away from the Earth's surface, he detached himself and he landed with a parachute. So these are two types of system of landing when you are coming back to the Earth. So India is also trying to develop all those technologies. So friends, what are your views about this human space mission of India, Gaganyaan? And if you like my video, please subscribe my channel, like my video and comment on my channel. Thank you.